Ah, it's that time of year again. Time for friends and family, gift giving and forgiveness, or, if you have the correct opinion, a time to complain about its commercialisation. Hello, I'm DJ, and this is certainly not a shameless rip-off of a internet series from Norwich. So, if you didn't know, I am one of those horrible internet entities known as a brony. Yes. Now, hopefully, over here should be a link to a video that goes into a little more depth about my bronyhood, and also my slightly disappointing time at BronyCon. Yes, I went to BronyCon. But despite that, I wouldn't exactly call myself a hardcore brony. No. Especially I don't like much of the merchandise. And I'll tell you why. Because here, for example, is a picture of our favourite blue flying arsehole known as Rainbow Dash. This is a picture of... What is that? The problem with most of the merchandise is it doesn't look like what is in the show. And we also have a problem with a lot of the artwork that is used on the packaging, which is the subject of this video. For some reason, the flash vectors or puppets used by the marketing department seem to be different to those used in the show by DHX. There's something off. Now, those of you who aren't familiar with the show may not see the difference, but for those who are aficionados of pony, it is very noticeable. That certainly wasn't a jump cut. Now, there are some merchandise where they do try to emulate the show style. I still don't have very many of those. In fact, I pretty much only got one. And it is this from our friends at, Funko. Now, speaking of third-party products, from our friends at Bonbon Buddies, we have... Oh dear. Yes. I'm not entirely sure what to say about this. But I'm going to say it anyway. There is... it came in a package saying do not bend, and this is the flimsiest piece of shit I have come across in a long time. Now, oh god. Now, first thing, this is the image of what I thought I was buying. And as you can see, they have pretty much swapped out our flying blue arsehole. Swapped in Rainbow for rarity. In fact, the rest of the image is pretty much identical from what I can remember. Yes, Bonbon Buddies. I had no idea who these were, so I did a little bit of research, and they seem to specialise in, sweets, using licensed IPs. Quite a large company. In fact, if you find some branded sweets in the UK and Europe, it is most likely going to be them. They've got a turnover of something like £65 million, and they're based in Wales. So, yes. Now, on the back of this, I thought there was just going to be some guff, but no, we've got a truly terrifying Pinkie Pie, an Applejack who doesn't actually look too bad, apart from the fact that she's got wings, and a Rarity who looks quite suspiciously like the one that was going to be on the front. But there you go. Okay, oh, and another Applejack, just in case. You can't cut out that one. Well, you can, but there's no dotted line. Always ask and... Oh, that, yeah, that's a rather small writing there. And it's got in every language. So there, yes, Hasbro. Right, let's get down to the nitty gritty. Fluttershy. Here is a picture of Fluttershy, and for some reason they always seem to make her look far more doe-eyed and sort of wet looking in the artwork, as if somehow she ran out of money for Angel's special carrots and had to partake in some risky experimental medical procedure. And it has unfortunately caused her horrendous brain damage. But never mind, she seems like she's enjoying her daily epidural. It does help, stopping her running into the town square with a whoopee cushion screaming, "Behold, I am the Queefosaurus, listen to my roar." Now, unfortunately, the picture of Rarity was a lot worse than this. I'm rather disappointed that I've got Rainbow, partly because I don't really like her, as you can tell. She's a bit of a... Let's not use the language that I might want to use about Rainbow, but it makes her interesting as a character, because you can complain about her being a sod. The expression isn't too bad, the nose is a bit off. Oh dear, the Rarity one. Let's bring up the Rarity. Let's bring up the Rarity and have a look at that for the moment, because that smile with those dead eyes, those are the eyes and the smile of someone who is perhaps at an office party, at the local council, and they have realised quite recently that the only reason that they can work at the council is because they are far too incompetent to work in the private sector, and the knowledge of that incompetence is slowly and inexorably leading them to a midnight swim at the beach with their only two remaining friends, a box of sleeping tablets and a bottle of vodka. Now, Twilight. There's something going on with Twilight, and in a previous video I remarked about the cover of the Season 1 DVD. Because if you look down here, again another dead-eyed stare, and I made the suggestion that perhaps Spike has been stuffed by a rather incompetent taxidermist. And I was wondering, perhaps we now know who that taxidermist is. Their new-found obsession for her new hobby is perhaps leading her down a dark path and getting a little too into it. Into it so much that her eyes can actually track separate targets. Yeah, not sure you should be looking at your friends like that, Twilight. Very disturbing. In fact, oh dear. I don't see any of the pets on here, Twilight. Could you perhaps... Can you explain yourself? You probably don't want to explain yourself to Fluttershy, because, you know, obviously, it would make all of her recent troubles entirely pointless. A sacrifice with no resolution, no outcome, no benefit, a pointless endeavour, and it would break her tiny mind, even with the drugs. You're a bad person. At least she's got wings. Well, it depends what sort of Twilight you like. Now, let's have a look. Best before end, 31st of June. Oh, you've got 18 months on this. Blimey. Now, let's get into it. Where is the number one? Number one is there, which is a slightly different place. I believe, actually, on the one that I thought I was buying, it was here. So I could actually tear open Rarity's face, and I'm sure Twilight would love that, wouldn't you? Some new flesh to work with. Right. Let's get in here. Can we get in and... No. Oh my god. Oh, and... There's not even a picture. Am I... Oh, it's a button. Really? Is that... And it's not even... What's that? Is that a bauble? That's a bauble. That's a bauble. Right, where's number 2? Where's number 2? Number 2. Right. Oh, fuck's sake. And you've got a Santa. Also, it's branded. The only bit that's branded is... The only bit that's branded is the packaging. We don't get some... Where's 3? Where's 3? I'm not going to be fucking surprised. No, you've got a hat. Got a hat. Incidentally, why is Fluttershy wearing a cowboy hat? Doesn't seem... I get the feeling that the people in marketing... This is number 9. I don't care if I'm not doing it in order. Whatever. What have we got there? A Rudolph, I'm guessing. Or a cow that they've stuck some antlers on. Fucking hell. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I get the feeling that the marketing department... Oh, shit. What's that? A sack of shite. The marketing department, I don't think really does any research on the characters, and so they seem to be doing things that they wouldn't be doing, because I'm sure that DHX and Hasbro don't talk a whole lot. But there you go. Maybe they do. I don't know. Because sometimes you get the impression they do, and sometimes they don't. What's this? Is that a shooting star? There's a star doing a very runny shit. Oh dear. Oh dear, right. Let's see what this tastes like. Oh. No. Oh. It started out alright. Oh. Oh. Those of you who live in the UK have probably had... Oh. Oh god. Oh, it's got this weird aftertaste that makes it almost taste like brandy. I hope there isn't brandy in this. Oh my god. That's something special. That is something... Wow. Yeah, if you live in the UK, and maybe the US, I don't know. Oh god. Oh. At Christmas, in your stocking, you often get chocolate coins. This is like a mixture of really good chocolate coins and really bad ones. Oh. Wow. Oh. Oh, I think my stomach's going. That's... Oh God. This cost me £6. I mean, look at it. They're more like dog treats. Oh, actually, yeah. Dog treats. That really pungent, low quality chocolate. God damn it. Oh, fucking damn. How much did this cost to produce? Happy Life Day.